What a finale! The only way to end this coverage of Donington and Monsters of Rock 94. That was Headliners Aerosmith live on stage. Aren't they just so brilliant? And just to finish up here, I'm going to have a very quick chat to somebody who is definitely an expert on Donington Monsters of Rock, having headlined the event no less than twice. I hardly need to introduce this gentleman standing next to me. It's Bruce Dickinson. Good evening, Bruce. How are you doing?
All right, yeah, I sound like an expert witness, yeah.
Now you have had quite an interesting day, seeing things from a slightly different perspective because you've been doing interviews and so on yourself. Tell me a little bit about your day.
Well, yeah, I've just been talking to the bands just before they go on stage and doing a couple of minutes with them and trying to, you know, provoke a bit of interest, because normally people just say the same old things like, isn't it great to be playing Donington? And this year there's a bit of there's a bit of controversy about a few of the bands.
Yeah, which is good.
You know, yeah, so it's worth asking the questions.
Good. Now, as we've been saying throughout this show, this is the first time that there's been two stages at Donington, and I was just wondering if I could have your views on the new talent stage. Do you think that's a very positive thing and the way forward for Donington to keep up with what's happening in rock and metal?
I think some of the new talent should have been on this big stage, actually.
Yeah. Biohazard.
Yeah, Biohazard. It's funny, you know, because they understood they like trashed the dressing room and everything and blah blah blah, and everybody's wandering around going, oh, the naughty boys, oh, we'll never ask them back again. I'm like, hang on a minute, I was under the impression it was supposed to be a rock and roll gig.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean,
Absolutely.
You know, pardon me for being, you know, whatever.
So you've got a lot to talk about as well, although this isn't really the best time because we'd like to catch you sort of a more appropriate time, but you've got your new album coming out, Balls to Picasso.
I don't want to mention that I've got the new album out on Monday.
On Monday?
I don't
Good.
want to mention that.
Tell us more about it.
It's called Balls to Picasso and it's out on Monday. No, I mean, I don't want to mess with anybody else's programme, because this is really Aerosmith's day, you know.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Good. Well, we will speak to you again very soon, I'm sure. What about touring for you? Are you going to get out on the road in Europe?
Oh, yes. Well, I've been out already. I mean, I've been like...
You mean doing promo?
I mean, but I've been doing like little acoustic shows and in-stores and little vibes and, you know, and looking forward to getting out. I think September is the time we're going to be out. Very young band.
Yeah?
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
us who have you got in the band?
Well, Alex Dickinson used to be with Gun on guitar.
Brilliant. He's fantastic.
Yeah, and got a young bass player and a drummer. Until we have pictures taken, you know, it's not worth giving names out, but the drummer's 19 from Rome and the bass player's 24 as well.
So very cosmopolitan as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, but it's great to work with people that are like that pumped up about going out.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you out on the road. We're sure we'll catch up with you again very soon. Thanks for talking to us at Donington. Any final comment just to close the show?
Yeah, I'm going to go out and do what everybody does at festivals now. I'm going to go and get drunk.
Fantastic. Save a beer for me. Thank you very much, Bruce. Well, the sun is setting on Donington Monsters of Rock 94, and it is time for us to say good night. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the festival. I've certainly enjoyed being here. We'll be back in the studio next week with a regular edition of the show. Lots of new videos to look forward to, but I can't really remember any of them. So, Bruce is just trying to tickle me here. So we'll say goodbye.
You're not ticklish then?
No, I'm not.
Anyway.
And I don't really drink either, but I'm inclined to come and have a beer with you. So should we go and have a beer?
I think it's a good idea.
Goodbye from Donington.
Camera off first.
See you soon. Good night.